Hi everyone, it's Dave from Geekanoids and this is the Audio Technica AT2020 USB Plus microphone. Now I'm a big fan of both Audio Technica microphones and also headphones. I've used them for many years. In fact, one of my early microphone reviews was the Audio Technica AT2020 USB, and I was so impressed with that when I've got my first audio interface, my first XLR microphone was an Audio Technica AT2020, the non-USB one. And now they've produced a new updated version. I did unbox this on the channel probably a couple of weeks ago, and today I want to give you an audio sample of this. So I'm going to do an audio test and also my overall opinion of the microphone as well. Now, I'll just tell you the differences very quickly. I did cover this off in the unboxing, and I'll put a link to the unboxing below in the video description, so you can click that link and watch the unboxing. But the main differences are that we've now got a microphone monitor gain control here. We've also got a headphone jack on the back here, 3.5mm headphone jack, and we've also got a control for the headphone volume as well. So now we can directly monitor what's coming through the mic with a pair of headphones, so we can check the levels are good and everything's sounding as it should. Everything else remains pretty much the same. We've got the same sort of stand that was originally supplied with the very first AT2020 USB, and obviously a USB connection on the bottom. Now the stand is not fantastic, but it's okay. The actual build quality of the mic is absolutely superb. I really do rate this very highly. We've got like a metal grille round here as well. All metal construction actually. There probably is some plastics in here somewhere, but it's primarily metal, and a nice stippled design on the finish as well there. You can see a really nice sort of stippled design, and it just feels like a very professional product. Now, just very quickly, I want to tell you the difference between USB and XLR microphones. Not in really technical terms, but just very simple terms. With an XLR microphone, you're going to use a different cable to connect on the bottom, and you're going to have to then plug that into some sort of adapter, whether it's an XLR to USB adapter, or more often than not, you're going to plug it into some sort of audio interface. And then that audio interface connects to your computer via USB. Now the audio interface gives you more control over your levels, etc. So it's not an essential piece of kit, but certainly an audio interface does give you more control. It also has better preamps in more often than not, so you can get a better sound if you're going along the XLR route. But for simplicity, just plug and play a USB cable straight into the bottom of the microphone and you're up and running. So what I'm going to try and do for this video is really show you real time how easy it is to actually plug this in and get it up and running. So I've used this previously in my editing room and been very impressed with it, but this is the first time that I've used it on the Mac Mini that's just here in the studio. So let's do this real time and show you how easy it is to get up and running. So first of all, let me just scoot back a bit. Now it connects via USB. I've already put the USB cable in the back of my Mac Mini. So this is the USB cable coming out the back of my Mac Mini, and we're just going to plug this into the bottom of the microphone, and then we'll place the microphone roughly about there. So that'll do for now. And then we're going to do this recording with GarageBand. So let's start up our GarageBand application. And here we go. We're going to create a new project and tell it is a voice project. And we'll call it AT2020 USB Plus audio test. There we go. So that's now creating the project in GarageBand, and we're ready to go. And I would have thought, this is quite surprising, I would have thought I'd have had to select this microphone, but it is already selected, and I've got a choice of either doing it mono 1, mono 2, or stereo on channels 1 and 2, which is what I'm going to do for this example. And we've got some levels coming in, and they're going up to round about halfway, and I can move the gain up. Is it making any difference? In fact, it is. This is actually like a mix gain control on here, so it's actually giving over more of the audio mix to the computer, so I need to give more of it to the microphone. So I'm going to go the other way, and this should put the gain up on the microphone a bit. So that's round about right on the audio levels. So what I'm going to do now is when I start recording, I'm going to count down 3 to 1, and then the audio you're going to be hearing is coming from the Audio Technica AT2020 USB Plus, so the new model. So here we go. So let's get ready with the record, and we're going to go 3, 2, 1. And now the audio you're hearing is coming from the Audio Technica AT2020 USB Plus. Now, normally with a microphone like this, I would use a pop shield, which will help with the little peaks in the audio when I'm doing words that begin with P, for example. Little pops and clicks can sometimes creep into the audio. But I'm sure you'll agree that the audio quality from the AT2020 USB Plus is very, very good indeed. So we've stopped that recording now, and I've switched back over to my lapel mic, and I think it just performs really well. The ease of getting it set up is absolutely fantastic. Let me just unplug it again. It is a really, really solidly built mic, and I think that the actual quality that this produces for the price point is really hard to beat. There are a lot of USB microphones out there, and you know me, I've tested microphones from Rode, Editor's Keys, both of which I rate really highly. And I suppose when you're choosing a mic, it just comes down to the sort of sound you like. They all perform very, very similarly, but if you find a sound you like and a brand you like, you often stick to it. And Audio Technica have been around for a long, long time, and I think the build quality on this microphone is really top notch. And I do like the sound. It sounds very sort of rich. It's not a flat sound. It's got quite a lot of dynamic sort of mid-tones to it. It really does make everything sound very, very professional. So this is the Audio Technica AT2020 USB Plus. It's a cardioid condenser microphone, connects direct into your Mac or your PC as you saw just there, and it's just a great choice. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the audio quality. Please do hit like on this video, and also don't forget, if you like my videos, please make sure you subscribe, because I do a new tech video every single day, and it'd be great if you could join the Geekanoids community and watch along with everyone else. I'll see you all in the next one.